Ene Nijisem ni say tap send see yen fa sadere we emma won customers. Nititu ene won wo UK say obetimi a create wo tap send wallet no e wo app no eso. Se ekoba ne se tap rate no ekostra. Obetimi a service ka akodu impempenso bi te say 50,000 Ghana cedis. Ane 50,000 Ghana cedis. Na afei we yin kakra. Se oba on my Ghana mu a obetimi a service ka ewo tap send wallet na so abra unya ohaw bia na tie tap send atre wo mahyimu akodru UAE Netherlands and Austria tap send na eye easy fast and secure tap send papa no
everybody check now check it check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
As a supporter of Ghana's music industry, sometimes when I see some posts, some comments, some tweets coming from artists, celebrities and talents, or better still creatives, I become easily alarmed. I become easily alarmed because I know they have been going through a lot. Most of them are not even strong enough to talk about them. So the few ones who gather courage to come forward to talk about them, we need to always commend them for that. So we can trace where the problem is. Now, after getting the problem, I'm sure, or after tracing the problem, I'm sure that is where our search for solutions will start. But unfortunately, many are acting gentle. Like Shatawale said in the 3 Music interview, that to him, if you knock his hand with a door, he will not say ouch. He will shout, Ajay! Upramio! Some people say ouch. And that is like a lady who has gotten something pinched at the wrong place. That's why they say ouch. If you direct it to the right place, then smooth entry, open and running. That is what I mean. So as it stands now, I've seen one post from a creative here in Ghana, and it has caught my attention. I keep telling you that I think about the good side of the industry more. So when I see such directions, I'm always compelled to come check what I want. I want to talk about Amerado in this particular edition, and I'm going to handle this edition with Intimdo Solomon. You can also call him Chemo. Chemo is going to be my resource person because when it comes to this particular area, his expertise can't be ignored. Let me say thanks to Digital Rasta Currency, who is on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show, and to you for watching as well. And to Chemo, who is my special guest here on the show. Chemo, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, let me go straight to the issue so we don't spend much time here. Amerado is one of the talented folks we have in our music industry. At least he is proving his mettle over the years by standing tall among his peers. He started with some people, most of them they are nowhere to be found. But it looks like the spirit of Amerado keeps grinding. He keeps going hard. And I so appreciate his hard work. His new love for singing instead of his signature rap, people are loving the singing bit, and he has been giving them back to back. Now, he has posted something today which calls for discussion. Amerado says, been on YouTube for a while watching Ghanaian songs. Why are our numbers dropping drastically? This is Amerado, confused and asking questions. That he's been on YouTube watching videos, Ghanaian videos to be specific. Like he wants to watch his people, his colleagues. How are we faring? How are we doing? That's what Amerado is trying to do. But unfortunately for him, he says the more he watches, the more he sees that the numbers of Ghanaian music videos on YouTube, they are dropping. So if someone was known to be getting maybe 1 million views in a week, now the person is not getting it. That is what Amerado is asking. Now, to discuss this, I couldn't do it without one of Ghana's finest brains when it comes to management of the YouTube app. He has everything that one needs to flourish on the platform. He understands the language of YouTube. Chabo,
Yeah.
Amerado is worried.
Yeah.
The numbers of Ghanaian music videos are dropping on YouTube. In such conversations, I wish to have Chemo here and Kelly Nila take it. So that I have a fair balance.
Yeah.
Because I saw some people tagging even Kelly Nila. They're like, Kelly, come and listen, Amerado is crying your cry today. The fact that things are not going well on YouTube, Amerado is talking. Kelly, come and see. People are calling Kelly to come and see. So he's not here. Chemu, what's happening?
Yeah, but before that, I think I can say something for Kelly. For Kelly, this is simple. It's because the algorithm is not favoring Ghanaians.
Now, I decided to do some checks. And I saw the following, which I would also want to share still.
Yeah.
So, for instance, I was asking that how are they faring, as Amerado seems to be worried.
Yeah.
So, Eno Baroni has released a music video called Good Enough.
Okay.
For the past 5 days, it has just 16k views.
16K.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
for 5 days.
Okay.
And I know Amerado, being a rapper, knowing Eno Baroni's influence, I'm sure he's expecting him to get some more.
Yeah.
Stone Boy has also released a new video called Non-Stop.
Okay.
And 7 days, it also has 499 according to the time we did this study.
Yeah.
7 days, 499.
Okay.
Amerado, Kwakwana's remix. That was some 3 months ago, and they are cheaper. I'm sure that was the last video he released.
Yeah.
And it is 1.5 million views for 3 months. King Sak, he also has Otan. Sarkodie's video Otan is also here. 3 weeks, it has done 730k views. 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yes.
730K.
Yes. For
3
3 weeks. Sarkodie, yes.
Oh, okay.
And that song too had reviews, so I'm sure people are expecting more.
Oh, yeah.
Shatawale, Real Life, released some 2 weeks ago, has 1.3 million views. Yes, Real Life released some 3 weeks ago. Sorry, two, forgive me. 2 weeks ago, has some 1.3 million views.
Okay.
He also has Minamino Sin, which is a visualizer though. It has 236k views for 4 weeks. And it goes on like that. You said you saw Amerado, Kwame Eugene's Monica.
Yeah.
And that was also doing some good numbers,
1 month ago, 2.5.
1 month ago, 2.5.
2.5 million views. Monica.
Okay.
By Kwame Eugene.
Yeah, so these are the numbers threatening Amerado. Chemu, what is happening?
It's a difficult question to answer.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason is that the factors could be many if we agree that the numbers are low.
Yeah.
And yes, some of them I think is low. Sarkodie, for instance,
Yeah.
or time
It got reviews.
yeah, lyrics video alone got about 2 million views in 2 months. And the real video is not making huge
Any
numbers
impact.
in
Okay.
3 weeks. Yeah, so for that one, I think I will agree with Amerado.
Okay.
But the Eno Baroni one, for instance, before this video, she released another one. I think that one is 3 months ago.
Okay.
Oh, I've forgotten the title of the video. Low key.
Okay.
Low key. It's 16K.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
Still 16K.
Yes.
And
now,
for 5 days alone, 1-2 has
16K. So for her, it's an improvement. It's an improvement. But the way to judge some of this thing is to look at old videos of the musicians.
Okay.
You check their old videos and see whether there are improvement or it's coming down. Yeah, some of them you can clearly see that it's coming down. So Amerado, I think he has
his observation. Yeah.
Worry. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but the factors to consider when these things are happening, there are so many, and I'll mention some of them, and then we will talk about it. What could be happening? Okay. I think the obvious one that we can just say right away will be whether they are sponsoring the video or not. That's the obvious one.
So now, if you have to sponsor at all costs, whether you like it or not, is that what you mean?
If you want to be consistent in terms of your numbers, it will be a factor. You see, you can get, let's say, if you are getting 1 million views in a week, and you sponsored that video, know that when you release another video without you sponsoring, you will not get 1 million in a week. You will not. And the reason is simple. When you sponsor it or when you put money on it, YouTube will give it a priority.
More mileage.
More mileage, suggesting to more people. So obviously within a short time, you can get that 1 million views. Yes. But you may still get 1 million views. But it will take you longer if you don't sponsor it.
Okay.
So that one can be a factor. So we have to ask those who are releasing their videos, are they sponsoring it or not? Or the one that they got 1 million, were they sponsoring it? Like we have to know before we can make a conclusion on that, whether genuinely something is happening for them to go down or they are no more sponsoring it.
Okay.
If they have decided not to sponsor the current video, obviously you will not get that view that you
the numbers
get.
like that. Okay.
So it will go down. Again, the timing is also a factor. There are seasons that people don't watch video that much, and it's because of what is happening. Maybe there's a tragedy somewhere. There's a special event going on, sports going on, something like that. And in this case, we can talk of the Ivory Coast,
just ended
AFCON. Yes. Yeah. So it can also be a factor. People are concentrating on that thing more than watching music videos and all that. So if you know those things, there are certain times that you will not release a video.
Okay.
That this time, if I release a video, I may not get the impact that I'm looking for.
Okay.
So you have to wait for a while so that you will get it right. So that one too is a factor. So apart from the sponsoring your videos, another factor is the season that we are in.
Okay.
And what is happening. It can also affect your views.
Your views.
Yes.
Okay.
And again, if you release a video, quick reaction to your video, so you may get people watching it within a short time because of the controversies around it. Everybody wants to watch and then make their commentary or say something about it. So if the video that was going then is not having that same thing, then it will obviously come down.
Okay.
So you released a video a month ago and you got 1 million views within 1 month, within 1 week.
Okay.
And then you release another video, you are not getting it. Then we ask ourselves, okay, that video that you released, were there any controversy or somebody said something that everybody wants to see what was happening in that video? So it will be a factor whether you are getting more views or not.
Okay.
So if we generalize it and say that all the artists, the views are going down, you may have a point, but we have to go in individually so that we will know exactly what to do next. Okay. Stoneboy video, for instance, I think with I don't know how many videos that he has released after Into the
No,
Future?
I think this year he's not done the release. I think this will be his first video.
Yes,
but
and
for
Into
the
the Future did really well.
Okay.
And we can know the reason. He got a sponsor.
Yes.
Yango was sponsored.
Was on it.
So
yeah.
it was everywhere.
Yeah.
And
It's true.
We can easily explain.
Into the Future, we saw the way Yango was hyping the video all over.
Yes. So for that one, we can easily explain it. It's because of that. So if after that one, the next video, there's no sponsor.
Oh, he had even released Overload 2 months ago.
Okay.
Okay, so that 2 months, we are still in February, so 2 months ago still being the December inside.
Yes.
Okay.
So these are some of the factors that we have to consider. So for him, if his video is going down, then he should be thinking about what he did for the video to go up and what he is not doing.
Okay.
That could be a factor that
Into the Future is 8 months ago.
Yeah.
And it has 3.9.
Good. And then after that, you see the other videos are not performing as
4 months ago he did Manoji.
Yeah.
Which is with Angelique Kidjo at 1.3 million views for 4 months ago.
Good. So you can clearly see that yes, the numbers from Into the Future as compared to the other ones, they are not the same. It's going down, but we know the reason. So for that one, we can't really worry about it. So me, I think there are so many factors that we have to consider and know exactly why this thing is happening. If we agree that yes, the videos are going down. Somebody like Kelly may talk about the algorithm, but I would disagree. Why I would disagree is that you can't. I've said this to so many people. You can't force people to watch your video. You can only suggest it to them or push it to them to see whether they will react to it or not. So if YouTube is suggesting your video to people and they are not reacting, YouTube will not do that. They will rather suggest a video that the person is likely going to watch. So if you go that tangent, then you have to consider the product. If your product is such that people will react whenever they see it, you are obviously going to get more views. So your product should also be considered. Yes, the song that you are bringing out, if it is good enough in terms of hearing, like people reacting to it, I don't want to say that you have a bad song or not. No, not
as much as you are able to convince people
that
to listen to you.
They will. In fact, some people, I remember this guy's video. The guy that Shatta even had issue with.
When was that?
I've forgotten this guy's name. He was a Kumasi guy. Like he tried to do music. He's in US now. Father 10. Achipalago. Achipalago. You see, Achipalago released a song and he got the most disliked comment. But the video was still flying. It had huge numbers. Yes, so sometimes people may use not so good intention, but it will push the video. And it's a good example to give. People they just went there to dislike the video, but they are giving him numbers. They will just watch to dislike it. Meanwhile, based on that action, he will be getting good numbers. Like he will be getting more views. So the reasons why people will react to your video is also a factor. And because many people were disliking, YouTube will be sharing to people to dislike. If that's their intention. YouTube will share it for people for them to also react to it. So the factors are many. I think yes, he has a legitimate observation that things are going down. But for us to get to the answer, we have to look at it individually and look at what is happening. But if we have to give general advice for those who are whose videos are going down, like all musicians, some of the things that they can do to push their videos. One is that they have to say something about their video and then call people to action, as in go and watch my video or something, even if even if they are not putting it on the same platform. Like your video is on YouTube, you can be on Facebook and say that I have a nice video, just go and check it out, and then you will say something specific in the video that people should watch out for. Yeah, you can tell them there's the way I dress in there, you just go and check it out.
Come and check it out.
Yes, the way, or like something, say something
to attract the people.
Yes, just for them to be curious and see whether you will get people going to watch your videos or not. And again, generally you can also sponsor it. That's the obvious one that anybody at all.
In fact, now there looks like it is becoming a culture.
Yeah.
If you, especially those who are doing music videos, artists,
yes.
Looks like if you release a project on YouTube and you leave it raw, you struggle.
Yeah, you struggle.
Yeah, now I'm feeling that.
Yes,
like
yes.
you have to be deliberate about getting the numbers.
Yes, and it's because there are a whole lot of music videos coming out, and so you are all competing.
And other content.
Yes,
that are doing so well.
Yes, and you are all competing for the same audience. So if you want to get an advantage, one way is to sponsor it so that people will see it regardless of whatever that they are watching.
Okay.
They may not be watching music videos, but when they see your content, they will watch. And if it is good for them, then they will take an action about it. So yeah, I think yes, for now, if you have the money, I think you have to sponsor your video to some extent. I think it will help. And also let others talk about it. Let's bloggers say something
activate
about
conversation.
Yeah, activate conversation anyway, anyhow that you get people to do that. It will also help you.
Well, so to our brother Amerado, luckily enough, Chamo did not refute your observation. He thinks your observation is on point, but then the metrics leading to the observation is what he's taking time to explain to us, for us to all to understand. So everybody would know exactly where it is going to. Maybe some of these things might even frustrate you from the job, knowing that, hey, these are some of the solutions you need to make sure you are still keeping yourself afloat. And I want to believe this has been very, very timely, very educative and informative to those who care to know. The numbers are dropping, but there is a why. There is a why. And that is what we are still trying to find out.
There's a try and tested promo method that some people
use.
Yes, and it has worked to some extent, so I want to share that one.
Okay,
just
share it.
For all the musicians, just after you release a video or just few days to that video release, get somebody who is also popular or get anybody who is influential. Let him say something about the video and tell people to go and watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So some days before the official release get someone to make a commentary about the video.
Yes. So say that, hey, Amerado just released a video. I think this is a now. You just go and check it out. Something like that. Like as simple as that.
And post that one. Share it out.
Yes.
Let it get to the people and the people who follow that lead.
Sharp.
Well, Amerado, a word to the wise is enough. In case you watch this, you can also share with some of your colleagues that it is bended, but it's not broken. That is all that I said in English. So let's get to learn. Sometimes the learning, the education is also one side of our industry that we are all not paying attention to. Additionally, we don't want to learn, but we want to chop the money. Let's learn, let's get active, and let's see how this will be resolved. I'll see you when I see you. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us for more of these contents. I'll see you when I see you. We're out of here. Bye-bye.